You're now listening to the Chewing Ground.
This is our third take because I keep fucking up. But guys, welcome to episode 7 of the podcast. We have not been canceled yet, which is shocking to me. Last episode was very fun. We had it with Mitch Luther. You guys make sure you guys check that out. We have episodes every Monday. And today we have a very special guest. He is a homie of mine that we have spent 3 weeks together living in a hotel in an insurance internship, which was super interesting and fascinating. I had a blast with him. And beyond that, he is a expert, I would say, of CBD oil because he has started his own company. Him and his brother own BlueGrass Best CBD. He is also a UK alumni, insurance expert, and a music festival expert, I would say, at least. Welcome, everybody, Matt Arnold.
What's up, Loon?
Hey, man. Sorry about the third take.
No, it's all good, man.
All right, man. All right, let's we kind of dabbled in the first 2 takes about the fact that we literally met 4 years ago, haven't seen each other since till now, and we get to shoot the shit. And we already talked about this, but I'm going to bring it up because, again, this is the third take. Tell me about the start of your company, man, BlueGrass CBD. I knew you were an expert in that whole field, but now, you guys actually started a company just, I think, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. We started right at the beginning of COVID. So not an ideal time to start, but luckily, it was all online. So we didn't lose much business. So basically when I was in college, I was kind of going through some anxiety, typical college type stuff. And someone recommended I tried CBD. And so we started, I went and bought a bottle of it and went and bought a CBD vape. Tried it out, and then it ended up helping me a ton.
Yeah.
So at the same time, my brother was in Hawaii. He was living in Maui, and he, they're all into the holistic medicines, all that kind of stuff. And so he started using CBD as well. And by the time he moved back, he said to me, he's like, let's just start a CBD company.
Dude.
So long story short, we started BlueGrass Best, and the rest is history.
So real quick with Kentucky, is it it's not legal there for weed?
No, unfortunately not.
Interesting.
That's kind of one of the plans for the future.
Dude, you guys can branch so much into it once it taps. In North Carolina, it's not legal, but Delta 9 and Delta 8 is legal, which is, dude, it's almost the same thing. I'm gonna be real with you.
Delta 8's been really popular here. We were considering getting into it, but the whoever regulates that kind of stuff, they basically had a recent crackdown on all these different shops. So yeah, we decided to stay clear of it for now. All right, eventually we might get into it though.
Yeah, why not? Tell me a little bit about BlueGrass in a sense of what uses does it have? It has anxiety, stress, and I heard something you told me about the exercise component of it.
Yeah, so there's and you can look this up. There's research that shows that basically if you are when you're exercising and exercising consistently, your body reaches what's called homeostasis. And there's studies that show that basically if you stop exercising and start eating bad again, you'll leave homeostasis, which is when you're in the most efficient form of, I guess, athleticism. Your body's burning calories and it's, operating at full functionality. And basically there is studies to show that CBD can help you return quicker to homeostasis if you fall out of it. And beyond that, it's good for sleep. We have a lot of customers that use it to help them sleep. Anxiety, depression are the biggest ones. A lot of people use it daily for those. And then we also got a pain cream for pain relief. It's an anti-inflammatory.
I saw that. That's really cool. So, dude, okay, making a company, all right, and you don't have to give the secrets, by any means. I don't want anyone, copying you guys. But going into the CBD company, going into any company that is chemically, you have to do a lot of how did you find someone to make this? Because, or your brother a chemist or something?
No. So neither of us, we both have a lot of knowledge about CBD, but we are by no means
right
scientists or, We are not physically doing the extraction
Right.
and all of that stuff. We actually contract that out to someone else.
Ah,
And we have them, it's someone local. And
right.
that's kind of part of our brand too, is it's all Kentucky CBD, all the work's done in Kentucky, farming, extraction, all that kind of stuff. And there's actually a lot of people in other states who will tell you that Kentucky has some of the best hemp in the world, because we actually
Really?
line up on the same longitudinal, latitudinal lines as the Hindu Kush Mountains, where Kush actually
Whoa.
originated. So,
Dude,
that's an interesting fact that I found out when we first started this.
I have so many questions. I wanna finish the CBD stuff before I dive into like more of life real quick, because I wanna close this out. Okay, so with this CBD, I noticed when I took it, I've taken it. I think when you first sent to me, I took it for like a week straight, like a day, just to experiment. I did notice the anxiety. You feel like a head clarity. I noticed that. For some reason, and I think this is because everyone is different. I have insomnia, mild insomnia, and I'm still trying to find the cure, man. This helps with anxiety. For me.
Yeah.
But it hasn't helped me with insomnia. I'm trying to figure that out. And also with CBD, I noticed that your guys' prices aren't that bad compared to like,
Oh yeah,
dude, CBD at the store, like down the street, there's a place, I think it's in Greensboro, actually, it's not down the street, but it's, for a bottle this size, dude, you're looking at 125, yeah, dude. So I'll give you guys that.
50% off right now for the summer. So it's,
hey, everybody, the link's going to be in the description box too. I'm going to plug you guys for sure. Man, there's so much you can do with this. Is there any future plans for anything like beyond the, like you guys went into the cream, which is pretty cool. Is there plans for another product?
I don't know if you remember back 4 years ago when we first met, my dream was always to make like and Jake actually brought this up too. It was always to make like a CBD protein powder or a protein bar.
That would be wild.
Like that. Because it'd be good for recovery. Obviously protein's ideal for recovery, but then you add some CBD in there to help relax the muscles.
Gosh.
So that's kind of one of those projects I'm gonna have to work on, but I also got the insurance thing going on. So
and on top of that, food is the hardest because FDA is really strict.
Exactly.
Yeah. But dude, if you got that, I would recommend you tap into the fitness influencer stream. Exactly. Like find influencers in your area or big ones. It's gonna cost, which is the shitty part. But like when you said protein with CBD, I'm immediately thinking like Bradley Martin, like those guys. Like if they push something like that, bruh, you guys could be a household name. That's awesome. I would love that because I don't think there is. Is there anyone do? I don't think so.
I've seen a protein powder before, but I've never tried it. So
it's probably trash compared to you guys.
Really big. I'd probably reach out to this influencer. I know his name's Loon.
Yeah, he's like a micro influencer, super tiny PP too.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about this guy.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, bro. Let's fucking shoot the shit, man. I have some fun stuff that I want to get into. We're gonna do a segment later called Kentucky This or That, and then we're gonna do at the way end. We'll do the protein bar review, and I can't wait for you to see what I got you. And then all right. So okay, CBD company, fucking awesome. I'm proud of you, man. I am. I love entrepreneurship, especially because you can tell I'm in that field with the podcast, with all that bullshit. And when I saw that one of my homies was starting a company, I think you're the only friend of mine that started a legit like product company. I have people who do a lot of other stuff, but like this was awesome. I really wanted to get you on the podcast for that reason, but I also wanted to get you on because I want to talk about this music shit, bruh. So you're going to Bonnaroo next week.
Yep, it'll be my 6th Bonnaroo.
Why do you have an extra ticket?
Yeah, and I got an extra ticket. So
why?
Your viewers want it.
How? How did that work?
That's what sucks. Is like every year I'm like, man, I wish I could buy an extra ticket and flip it right before the festival, make some extra money. But this is the first year there's a ton of extra tickets available, and I'm assuming it's because they're requiring either vaccination or a negative COVID test. like 3 days before the festival.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind
Fuck,
of screwed
man.
up there. And now
This
I'm
is
trying to get rid of it.
This is the one year I should have gone, knowing that it's that
exactly.
easy. How much were tickets?
Tickets when I bought them were somewhere between $350 and $400.
Okay.
And see, now you can buy them online for about $300. So
Wow.
it's like,
Is it 3
even
days?
if I do sell it, I'm losing money.
Is it 3 days?
It's 4 days.
4. Wow.
Some people, I think this year they're opening it up on Tuesday even. So like you can go Tuesday through Sunday.
Jeez.
So I mean, it's
Who are you most excited to see Bonnaroo this week coming?
Man, probably. I've seen them both already, but probably Tame Impala.
Yeah, I remember
Tyler,
you.
the creator.
Dude, Tyler's new album, fucking amazing. He's a brilliant genius.
Big fan.
Did you ever see his little stint with DJ Khaled and like what he said about that?
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah, I did see that.
I just found out about that recently. I was like, damn, I think he purposely released it that week that Khaled's came out just to be like, fuck
Probably.
you.
Well, it's funny. What did Khaled say? Like
he said
I
some
make real music or something.
yeah. And this was a long time ago when he said that, and he pretty much shit talked him.
Yeah,
I'm looking.
dumb, man.
Wait, so are you driving or flying down to Nashville, or not
I'm
Nashville?
just driving. It's in Manchester, Tennessee.
Yeah,
down
Tennessee.
Middle of nowhere.
Wow. Well, most festivals are that I'm thinking. Like big festivals are usually out in the middle of nowhere, unless you're in like Rolling Loud or something like that. So rank your music festivals.
Oh.
Wait, how many have you been to? First of all,
honestly,
you've been to Bonnaroo like a fuck ton of times.
Yeah, Bonnaroo I've been to 6 times. I've been to 5 or 6 forecastles in Louisville.
Wow.
Then I went to Okeechobee in Florida. That was a fun one. And then also I've been to J. Cole's Dreamville Festival in North Carolina.
Charlotte? You went to that one? That was in
it was his first and only one he's had.
A year or two ago, right? It's a year ago.
I think it's about 2 years ago now, or maybe a year and a half.
Why didn't you text me? I would have hung out with you.
I don't know, man.
Nah, all good, bro. Charlotte's only an hour away from me. I was considering going to that, but I didn't have anyone who was a big J. Cole fan like me.
It was fun, man. I mean, he had his whole crew there with him. He had, all his artists. Then plus, like, Nelly was there, and Meek Mill came out. 21 Savage. Yeah, they came on stage with Cole too. It was pretty awesome.
Have you ever met a rapper?
I've met Jack Harlow.
What?
I was actually at his album release party.
Dude, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Tell me that story.
My cousin's really good friends with Jack. They dated or something back in high school, and she's actually made a couple of music videos. And actually, it's people will know soon, but my little sister is going to be in one of his new music videos too.
Is it the same little sister that's winning like all the pageants?
Yep. Yeah, that's her. She's getting big in her modeling career, and she's about to be in Jack's Delta 21C video.
No freaking way. What's her name?
And then besides, I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's your sister's name real quick? I'm gonna put the plug.
Michaela Arnold.
Michaela. Okay, so it's this one, right?
Yeah. Yep. She's
good for her.
She's getting a lot of jobs. She's got a job with Express. With
what?
She's done some finish line modeling. She's doing all this stuff. And as her brother, I'm like, good job, but also stay the hell away from my sister.
Right, dude, you're gonna have to. And you have a fuck ton of siblings. How many brothers do you have? You're the youngest boy, right?
Yeah, I only got one brother.
One brother, and then
3 sisters.
That's what it is. It's a lot of sisters, and two of them are older sisters. One is younger, right?
2 younger, 1 older.
2 younger, 1 older. Damn, bro. So you're like kind of in the middle. Yeah. All right, hold up. So your sister is gonna be modeling for Express. Good for her. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, no,
your family's gonna be proud. Yeah. I saw all the stuff about the pageant stuff. Hey, when she gets big, you better get her on the podcast. So.
Oh, I will.
I'd love to talk to her about modeling. I've been actually looking to get a model. I'm actually trying to get booked up with an agency right now for modeling. So, yeah.
Yeah, you should, man.
So you should too, bro. You have an exotic look. Your whole family does. It's awesome.
Yeah, well,
It's
not like you though.
no, stop it. All right, we're just about to just suck each other's dicks the whole rest of those. So, all right, back to the music festivals thing, bro. All right, so you've been to a fuck ton of music festivals. What's one music festival that you haven't been to that you want to?
Man, I would say honestly, either Lollapalooza or Coachella. I mean, Coachella is like
Lala.
a given. Everyone wants to go to Coachella.
Yeah.
The only thing about Coachella is the only way I want to do it is if I was like really rich and I could like get the VIP experience and all that. Because
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be in a crowd. I've seen some of those crowds and I would get claustrophobic.
Yeah. I haven't been to a music festival yet, man. I want to go. I've been to concerts,
What
but
you're coming to Bonnaroo one year?
yeah, I'm down. I'm totally down. I mean, Nashville is a drive away. I mean, not Nashville. Tennessee is a drive away. Okay, wait. I let it slip, but how was meeting Jack Harlow? We call my best friend
it's
Jack
great,
Harlow,
man.
by the way.
You said what?
We all call my best friend Jack Harlow because he's like this swagged
really?
out white dude. Yeah. Wait,
That's funny, man.
he seems like a nice guy. He seems like a
No,
genuinely nice
he's
guy.
a very nice, very humble guy. I just talked to him for a few minutes. It was funny. Like I was actually heading home that night. I was
So
about to
crazy.
hit up McDonald's and just get some food and go home. And then I hit up my cousin. I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "At a bar with Jack." And I'm like, "I think she means Jack Harlow."
What?
And she's like,
the
"Come through."
fuck?
So I show up and they're like, "You on the list?" And I'm like, I really don't know." And then my cousin
No.
walks out. She's like, "Oh yeah, he's with me." First thing she does, she's like, "You want to meet Jack?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure."
Oh my
So I walked
God.
up and said what's up to Jack, and we talked for a second. I was like, "Thanks for letting me come to your party, man."
When was that?
That was it was earlier. It was
What's
right
poppin'?
around the time his album came out. So I
Okay.
guess either earlier in the summer, or maybe in
Oh, he
May,
was
something like
bumping
that.
because that's already when What's Poppin' and like all the big. Yeah, wow, good for you, man. How was that party?
It was good. I felt a little out of place just because I'm, like I don't know, my cousin and all her friends were there. They're a little younger and like
We're
like I
old.
just
We're old.
I was like, I feel like I'm like overdressed and stuff,
Oh shit, I'm dead, dude. Dude,
No,
that would
but
be awesome,
it was
man.
really fun. We just had some drinks and got a little fucked up.
I've met a rapper, but man, meeting Jack Harlow would be sick. I met Tusi, which was pretty cool.
Okay,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
that's cool.
It was random. He's from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I just like ran into
Yeah.
him at an airport. So didn't you live close to Bryson Tiller? Am I saying that correctly?
Yes,
I remember you told me a
yes.
story.
My parents' house, they're a couple miles from where he lives. I don't know if he still lives there. And then where I was in Lexington, that was like right around the place he used to hang out. But I mean, we never, well, I'd see him driving around his car sometimes in Louisville.
Wow,
I
yeah.
never saw him in Lexington or
There's a
anything.
lot of interesting people from Kentucky, man.
Yeah.
I in the segment that we're gonna do later, I'll bring up a few.
Okay.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. What was your upbringing like? I know you're an insurance family because your dad was he was a big boss insurance guy, right? Was
Yeah,
it for
he
his whole
still
life?
is. Yeah. He's
Wow.
he didn't even graduate college, and he went straight into insurance and basically he's just a real, hardcore salesman and he's just really good at it because he's really more of just like a people person.
Yeah.
And people are just attracted to him and like want to do business with him.
I've never
So,
met your yeah.
he's killed it.
I've never met your parents, but I want to say one thing. They raised you guys really well because if you think about it, if you're born in like into a family that has a big boss insurance dad and everything, you would expect a stereotype of like a snobby dude and like you know what I'm saying, bro. When I met you, I would have never guessed that. You were the most humble dude. Just I'm gonna bring it up, but you were the most humble dude in the hotel, asking us like, "Yo, you want to go to the room and rip the rig?" I was like, dude, you had oh, bro,
Like, let's go take some dabs. We were
oh
literally
my
in the
god,
hotel room taking dabs.
bro,
That
I
was
gotta tell the
was
story.
crazy.
I gotta tell the story. So This is a great story with me and Matt. I'm gonna see if you remember it. You definitely probably do. All right, so we had so just to give you guys a little bit of pre-story, we had an internship together. I was gonna do insurance for a part of my life, but then eventually I figured out that this is more of my path. But in this part where I got an internship for it was Cincinnati Insurance Company, and it was a group of I think 8 or 9 guys, and then like one girl, and we were just every day. It was a 9 to 5, and we were all, the best part of this all was we were hooked up with a hotel, like king suite hotel, the whole 3 weeks to yourself, and then we all lived on like the same floor, pretty much. It's like a college party experience. Yeah. And then we had an allowance, so you could get an amount of food or alcohol, but I couldn't drink because I was not of age, but I had a fake at the time. It was really weird. But anyway, so the story goes, it was a random night, I think. It was just like a Thursday or something, and Jake and you wanted to hang out. I think we went, I don't know where we went before. We might have went to just get dinner or something like that. But we called an Uber to get back because I think we drank. And the Uber driver was this black lady who was not like young, middle age, and she starts hitting on me. I'm sitting in the.
She loved you.
You and Jake are in the back seat
she
dying.
Looked over, she said, "Is that a little Asian boy?" She said, "I love me some little Asian boy."
Bro, I was low key uncomfortable, but y'all were dying, so I was like, all right, I gotta show out. Like this is a good moment. And then she had like a man or something. She had like a boyfriend.
No, she had a girlfriend.
A girlfriend.
She was like, I'm gay, but I love me some little Asian boy.
Oh my God, bro. And then out of the blue, bro, we're sitting in the parking lot of the hotel. She goes, "Y'all smoke?" And we're all like, "Yeah." I didn't much at the time, but I think I actually did smoke with you guys in that car. And she just whips out a blunt, I think, and then just started, or a joint or something like that.
You rolled it, remember?
Oh, I did roll it. She had weed.
You were like, "I can roll it, but I don't really smoke like that." We're all like,
"Oh my God!"
We'll smoke it.
And then we just smoked with an Uber driver that was hitting on me. That was a gay black lady.
Hotboxed your car in the hotel parking lot.
That was wild. Shout out to was it Hampton Inn?
I think so.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. That was a great experience.
You remember my ex-girlfriend was with us too.
Bro.
She drove up from Louisville.
I remember that. What was her name? Oh, I'm not gonna put her on, but I remember. Yeah, she was a sweet girl. So you're single now, speaking of. All right. So all the ladies out there watching this, slide in his DMs. Look how beautiful this guy is. This dude has the jawline of handsome Squidward.
You have no idea how many times I got that in high school.
Bro, you have a perfect square jawline. Like you look like one of those what is it called? The Greek statues where they like and then you would think that the guy is white. You look like if like God or whoever created people was like, "All right, I want to make this white person look exotic. Slap some color on."
I get Blake Griffin a lot.
Yes, bro. He's like that.
Ever since I've grown my hair out, I've been getting Mahomes. I don't think I look anything.
Nah, you don't look like Mahomes. I wouldn't do that to you. He sounds like Kermit, bro. Kermit the Frog. Yeah. Have you ever hear him talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy.
Yeah, he does sound like Kermit.
What do you think is the best thing that Kentucky has to offer? Period. Like number one thing.
Ooh, bourbon.
100%. Dude, you told me about that. I remember we were literally, I think we were at a bar or something. You were like, "Bro, just trust me, Wolford." And you ordered the Wolford or something, and I took it, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I felt like my balls just dropped like 3 inches deeper.
That's all I drink, man. Is bourbon.
Oh my
Kentucky
God.
Bourbon.
I like whiskey a lot. I think whiskey's my favorite, surprisingly, my favorite mixed drink, like liquor. And then if I'm taking shots, I'm going tequila. I'm a tequila guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love tequila, but I'll take some shots.
Dude, you're in the insurance office right now?
Yes, I am.
Your dad's just cool with you bowling with me right now?
Yeah, I mean, luckily no one's really here right now.
Bro,
we got our own office space now, so it's nice.
How is it working
whenever.
Yeah, how is it working for your dad? I work for my sister, so I kind of.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We do well together.
He seems
My
like a good
office is on the other side of the office, so
guy.
kind of did that strategically. But we work well together on accounts that we work on together. But there's sometimes we need a little space.
Yeah, I liked the insurance game. What had me fall out was I'll never forget this. I was doing so the internship period of insurance was awesome, bro. Like the 3 weeks, and then after the 3 weeks, I got to house sit this like mansion in Durham, North Carolina, near the company, the company that sponsored me for that trip. And I was there for like a month and a half, like one of the best summer experiences. But what happened was after that, when I was actually employed, I don't want to like say anything, but I think it's just the dynamic of the office I was in. It wasn't for me. Like I was the youngest guy by a margin, and like no one was relatable. Everyone was white as fuck. Like, and I was just like, and then I started doing YouTube at the same time, and I was just my sister told me, why don't you like dabble into other fields? I went into personal training, and then now I'm into YouTube and shit, bro. But you know what? You're a beast.
I get it.
You're a beast, man. Because I see Rise and your company. You guys are like, I remember you telling me about it. You guys are up there, bro.
Yeah, man. So, exactly what you said is so true about the industry. It's old and white, very white.
Very white industry.
At my last agency, I hated it. I thought about quitting insurance altogether. Now, luckily, me and my dad got out and started our own thing. We just hired a few months ago one of my buddies from a networking group, and he's my age. And then another one of my best friends works in the office right next to me, and he's 29. And then we just hired another guy who's 28, and he's a good friend of mine too. So we have a very young, diverse crowd now, and it's it just makes it so much better because we can all actually hang out.
Yeah.
And my dad, he's even though he's in his 50s, he acts like he's our age.
Dude, your dad looks like he's in his 40s. That's how like what is it called? Like fit, not only fit, but like when you're not stressed too much about life, you look more youthful. So he looks really youthful. So question regarding that. Oh fuck, I dropped it. All right, fuck it. I'll let it go. But you went to you were a Kentucky Wildcat.
Yes, but as you can see, no cards.
Bro, you're like a sin. You're like those people who go to like Duke or Carolina, but like the other team.
So here's the thing: is this what's funny?
Yeah,
is me and all my siblings have actually gone to UK, despite our whole family being pretty, hardcore U of L fans. My brother even played football for UK. And at that, like while he was playing, we were still rooting for U of L.
Oh my god!
It's the thing is it's the perfect distance from home. It's an hour from Louisville, so you get away. You don't have to live at home, but like also if you need to, go home and get something, you only got to drive an hour. You can visit friends. So
wait, so you guys are stationed out of Louisville?
Yes, yes, that's where we live.
You guys all wanted to leave, and what?
Yeah. We wanted to go to Lexington. Lexington is just perfect college town too. Outside of the college, Lexington kind of sucks. But it's, the whole city is centered around the university. U of L is a little more kind of spread throughout Louisville.
So
it's not as much of a college experience, in my opinion.
When we go to Kentucky, what are we doing? Give me a rundown of a few things we're doing. So when's the Derby? What I want to see what month that is.
Derby is in May.
Okay.
So we have to do the Derby.
So I'm gonna plan to go next May, and I'm not bullshitting you. I'm putting it on this podcast. Unless something like dramatic happens, I'm going to Kentucky in May. I'm gonna do a food tour there. To fund like the 2 or 3 days I do the food tour, I'm gonna use that money to do everything else. And you can come with me on that too, bro. Like a spot or two.
Come on the food
tour.
For
sure, man. It's fun.
I like to eat, man.
I'll invite my girlfriend. I remember. Well, actually, you were never fat. You remind me of my best friend. You went through the same shit as him. You guys were, dude. Thank you for bringing this up. Actually, I don't think you ever known this because we are friends and we're homies, but we don't talk all the time because you live far away. It's just the reality of the situation. But I don't think that you understand that you and Jake are actually the reasons why I started working out. I tell everybody that. Yeah. So what happened was I had dabbled in working out in weight training in high school. But dude, it's like bullshit. Like we would go there, we would do a workout to complete like whatever we needed to do, and then we would go play basketball. Like I was really a baller. Yeah. Like I loved playing basketball. I was just too short. But when I went on that insurance internship with you guys did the Murph challenge. And you guys were working out in the hotel gym, and you guys would be like, yo, Loon, come out. At that time, I'm not going to lie with myself. This is junior year of college, so I was 19 turning 20. Yeah. That's about 4 years ago. I wasn't established in working out. Like I didn't have a passion for it at all. It wasn't even in my mind. And then you guys were like, yo, just come out. And it seemed fun. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go out. So I went to the hotel gym. I started doing some workouts with you guys. And then you guys did the Murph challenge. I tried doing the Murph challenge. It took me forever. You guys crushed it compared to me. And then
it was hard.
Yeah. So because of that experience, when I went to my, the parent company that sponsored me in Durham, I was doing an house sitting and doing the 9 to 5, and then after the 9 to 5, I remember I clicked really fast. I looked in the mirror and I was like, bro, I don't like how I look. Like I really let college affect me. Like I was gaining in college, bro. And so then I remembered you guys and how you guys were working out, and then I started watching YouTube videos, like literally just YouTube videos, and I went to Planet Fitness and I just started knocking that shit out. So you guys were the start of it. Yeah. Fun fact.
That's awesome, man.
No, seriously. I tell everybody that.
You never met me in high school, but in high school, I was almost 50 pounds heavier than I am now.
You showed me a picture, bro. Okay, in high school, you were fat. Like you. Yeah, exactly. I'll give you that.
My freshman and sophomore year, at least, and around towards the end of junior year, I lost a lot of weight. And from then, I'm like, I would never be fat again.
Dude, you were literally my best friend. Is the exact same. Bro, when you're in North Carolina, me, you, and him, we got to go out. I literally, I went home from the internship and I told him, bro, I found another one of us. Like, when you meet someone that's on the same wavelength as you just know.
Well, you know what you introduced me to is Rick and Morty.
Asians. Oh, really? Dude, yes. What?
You and Jake were like, you have to watch Rick and Morty. I was like, I don't think I'm going to be into it. Now I'm sitting here like, I need more Rick and Morty.
That's one of the best like animated shows. Speaking of animated shows, you need to watch Invincible. It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I've heard that's really good. I haven't seen that yet.
Honestly, that's the best show that I've seen this year.
Really?
Outer Banks season 2 was really good, but that was probably gonna take the cake. All right, wait.
Okay.
Circle back. I completely went off track. I have ADHD. Kentucky Derby. It's May. What else are we doing? We're doing a food tour. What else are we popping? What's like a must in Kentucky?
I guess Derby, food tour.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not your favorite, but we're gonna have to do some bourbon tours.
Oh no! I'm okay with that. It's not my least favorite. Like I like whiskey. I don't straight. I'm gonna be a pussy, but I'll like doing it. Like it's gonna be a fun experience.
Then we can get some cocktails too.
Okay, all right.
And then we got the Lou City soccer team now. They just built a new stadium. That's really fun.
Wait, like MLS or?
They are
right under it, the ALS or whatever.
Yeah, right under it.
Yeah.
I know they're number one in the league right now, so I know they might.
Yep.
So,
bro, I didn't know. Do you like soccer?
I've never been a big soccer guy. And then we got the soccer team, and I got some friends with season tickets that are like always inviting me. So I've been to almost every home game this season.
Wow.
I'm starting to get really into it.
You remember when we went to the Cincinnati game? The soccer
game?
I
was gone that weekend.
Oh, fuck. I forgot.
I went to visit my ex.
God damn it, bro. That was such a fun time. We got hammered, bro.
Pissed. I drove out to the middle of nowhere at some lake, and then she was mad at me the whole weekend. I was like, why did I even come here?
Dude.
The best part was, though, the company paid for all my food that whole trip.
I forgot about that. Genius.
Yeah.
That game that we went to, Cincinnati, it showed me that no matter if you're a soccer fan or not, when you're in a stadium, it's completely different. It's kind of similar. I would say it's a little bit better, but it's kind of similar to an MLB game. Like, I'm not a big baseball guy, but if I'm watching a baseball live game, I'm like, yo, this is lit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm the same exact way. Remember when we went to that Reds game?
Dude, craziest night ever, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let's recap on that night real quick before we hop back into this Kentucky thing before I forget. So let me tell everybody this story. So the 9 or 10 of us who are in the insurance program, we got invited. It was like the last weekend. It was the kind of like the goodbye, having fun. We got invited to a Cincinnati Reds baseball game, and it was like a box suite where one of the bosser, not the top guy, but like one of the boss dudes were there, and like they got food catered, unlimited alcohol pretty much. There's like a cabinet full of shit. And
dangerous.
But me and this one kid, what was his name? The youngest one, the one that was young too. Daniel. Wait, no, not Daniel. It wasn't Daniel, because I know Daniel. Daniel's the short one. Daniel was older. There was me and one other guy who was underage at the time, and we both had fakes, but we weren't really allowed to drink because they knew that we were underage. But anyways, so this game, you were just having a great time. From what I remember, you were just drinking. You and Jake were just.
I was pretty fucked up.
Y'all were bulling, bro, and I was jealous, bro, because I couldn't drink, and I was just like, half the time I'm like, damn, I really wish I could drink, right? So what happened was, oh my God, this is such a crazy. I'm thinking about it right now. My night was really crazy. So the game went to extra innings, and then on the 10th inning, they hit a homer to walk off, and it was like fireworks. Everything was crazy, right? We had great food. And then this is when everything went really crazy. I don't know if you know this, but for me...
I don't remember this.
Bro, I remember everything. So, do you remember our 2 advisor bosses, the 2 ladies?
It was Erica and Janine?
Yeah, I didn't know Janine's name, but Erica and Janine. And they were very different personalities. One was like very talks a lot, and one was more shy. And they had husbands that came to the event. And these are like middle-aged. They're not middle-aged. They were younger. They were like 30, maybe 29. Like, I don't know, around that range. And their husbands were opposites to them. Like, Erica's husband was super shy.
The one guy was a huge tool.
Okay, this is where I'm getting right here. So, guys, I had never met a fucking tool bigger than this dude. So this guy is like white, like tall guy, but not like crazy or anything, but bigger guy. And he comes up to me. He's like, dude, I'll never forget this. Right when the game was about to end, he grabs me in the shoulder like super hard. And this is already after he has been hyping up the fact that he's a football coach for a fucking high school. Like, who gives a fuck? Right. So he grabs me. He's like, hey, Loon, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm like, I'm fucking scared. I'm terrified. Like, this dude could like rape me at this point. I don't even know what's going on. And he's like, I like you. I was like, in my head, I'm just like, okay. And he's like, come here real quick.
Man.
Yeah, he was like, come here real quick. And then so he takes me to the liquor cabinet. And he's like, I know you're underage, but you're going to drink this. And he pours me like a double shot of Crown, right? And
I remember you telling us.
Oh my God. And then I remember the boss dude had left, the guy who owned the box or whatever. And so he was like, no one's watching, just drink it. So he like hazes me. I take the shot, and he's like, who's your friend that's underage? And then he whips out the other dude, and he hazes us both. And then Daniel gets roped in. And so us 3 are getting hazed, and he takes us individually into the bathroom and gives us like feeding us shots. I remember
oh my God.
And it was so fast. I think we all had to have taken anywhere from 4 to 6 shots, and it was instant. So it was like, it really hits you. Because then we started walking out the baseball stadium, and we're all talking about like, yo, let's go to a bar, right? And this is how I know I didn't give a fuck because I was so drunk. I had a fake ID that had a crease on it. It was like not a good one.
I remember that.
Okay. And then we went to this bar that was like right outside, and I was hammered, bro. You were with your ex at the time. She was there that weekend. I remember
that too.
Yeah. And you guys were already in the bar. I remember going up to the bouncer, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, shit, I have a fucking awful fake. But I was so drunk. I looked at him. I was like, he was wearing a what is the football team? The Bengals.
Yeah,
the Cincinnati
Bengals.
Bengals, right? He's wearing a jacket. I'm like, dude, I fucking love the Bengals. He's like, hell yeah, man. And he's just like, get in there. And I was like, oh, let's fucking go. And
That's
dude,
perfect.
I saw you guys for a hot second in the little lounge area, and then Erica got us all fireball shots. And then after that, I drifted away from you guys. This is when I blacked out. Random dude, like just fucking dweeb looking guy, comes up to me. He's like, dude, where are you from? And I'm just like, Greensboro. And he's like, dude, my friend's from Greensboro. Dude, yo, Marvin, yo, check this dude out. He's from Greensboro. And he's just like, hey. And I'm like, hey. And he's like, yo, could I get 3? Because the special was Fireball and Corona. So he gets, yo, let me get 3 Fireballs, 3 Coronas. He just gives me this. And I couldn't even take the Fireball because I was disgusted. So I gave it to one of you guys. I think either you, Jake, someone took it.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I drank the Corona. I blacked out. And then I remember, I think Jake told me that I was holding up the bathroom line because I was making out with some chick.
Oh my god!
And the girl was busted too, bro. I think. I'm not sure. Vague. Man.
Well, I just remember Erica, our boss. She got hammered there.
She was hammered, and
then she started dancing on Ryan. And I looked at her husband. I was like, "Is she okay?" He's like, "Yeah."
Dude, he was such a nice guy. He was just like,
such a nice guy.
Yeah. Oh man. Those are memories. Crazy, crazy times. We're literally just reminiscing this whole podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good times, man.
So we're doing the Kentucky Derby. We're gonna do a bourbon tour. We're gonna do food. If I have time, I don't know how many days I'm gonna be there. Probably 4 or 5. I want to stop by those caves. You hyped up those caves. Do you remember? You said something about like the caves there are sick or something. Caves or something with.
There is some underground caves. I've only been once actually. They do like during Christmas time. They do like you can literally drive through the caves and there's a light show. But there's also I don't know. There's a lot of caves in Kentucky that I've never visited.
Isn't the Derby like hella like celebrities and shit?
Yeah, if you get up to the the nicer sections. I mean, I know like Dave Portnoy was there last year. And
Yo,
then, there's a ton of celebrities.
Yo, we gotta
Brady,
network our way. We gotta network our way to at least one of them because my goal is to get.
That's what I'm saying.
This is gonna sound weird because a lot of people out there are probably like even listening to this, they're thinking like, oh, when you meet a celebrity, you're like, and you try to like give them, I've met a lot of celebrities, or a good amount, and they're all actually, they're just normal people. So I try to take it from that approach. But for me, it's like I want to meet them. And if they're a cool person, I would love to get a way in to getting them on the podcast. Fun fact, dude. This is an example. Did you know, know J.R. Smith?
Yeah.
He's in Greensboro right now.
Really?
Yeah, he went to college again.
I saw that. He's playing golf, right?
Yeah, at A&T, which is like my cousin went to A&T. Like it's down the road, and it's just predominantly black school that like it's a chill school, dude. And I'm actually gonna start going to those games. And I reached out to his wife to try to get her on the podcast. I'm just like networking, trying to get as many people on here.
That's the way to do it, man.
That's crazy.
Well, if I can ever, get anyone for you.
All right.
I don't really
from now on,
probably as strong of a network as you do, but
you have to meet Jack Harlow and get him on. I'm just playing. That's too big of a name for me.
Yeah, I mean,
that's gonna be hard.
I would if I could, but
no, I'm gonna work my way. My goal is like to get all the celebrities I've always wanted to meet, just to meet them in general. Or come on a food tour. That'd be sick. All right, so let's go on to your fitness journey. How'd you lose 50 pounds? First of all. In high school.
Let's see. I mean, so I played football in high school, and
what position?
Our weightlifting coach was a dumbass. Mm-hmm. I mean, he really wanted us to follow all these strict. He just didn't really know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And so I got permission from our head coach to go start working out by myself. And I just started working out by myself, and I started doing cardio and. Just a lot of different stuff than I was usually doing. Usually I was just doing heavy lifting.
Right.
And, I don't look like it. I actually played lineman. I was on offensive and defensive line my freshman and sophomore year.
How much did you weigh?
I was 215 at that point.
Okay.
And my coach, basically, by the time I got back, I'd lost like at that time, probably about 30, 40 pounds.
Damn, son.
And my coaches weren't very happy because, I'm supposed to be this lineman and, I lost a bunch of weight, but I felt a lot better.
Did you get
and
a
it
different?
Turned out it actually made me a lot better at football because I was a lot faster.
Oh.
And I played defensive tackle through my senior year.
Wow.
And was just, offensive linemen couldn't really, get a hand on me very often because I was just, I was off the ball by the time they were, standing up.
Wow. What's your greatest football moment? Like a moment where you're like, shit, I'll never forget this.
Man, we had a really good senior year. I mean, we went 11-1.
Jesus.
Or I'm sorry, 11-2. And we were, but probably best moment. There was a game where I got I think it was 5 or 6 sacks. My brother had come to watch me play, and my brother had never watched me play before in high school. And I had new cleats. I got those custom Nike ones.
Yeah.
With my number on it and everything. Ended up getting 6 sacks that game, and
it was
that
those
was
cleats.
probably one of my best memories.
It was those cleats, man. That's awesome.
It was those cleats. I still have those cleats too.
I sometimes I think about Americans specifically, and that football players, basketball players, and I'm like, you guys must have lived the dream because I love playing those sports, but I'm too small. Being Asian, more than likely you're too small. I had to play soccer. Well, I love soccer, but
yeah,
just
well,
not the
I wish
same.
I would have played soccer, but it's during football season.
Yeah.
Plus, I was always such a hater in high school. I'm like, oh, soccer's for little girls.
Bro, soccer is a way in to some. Well, it's hard to make it. Well, there's the most jobs. I think the easiest sport to make it is probably MLB because there's so many positions and so many drafts. But soccer's up there too. I knew a kid who went to my high school. He was 4 or 5 years younger than me. Yeah, 5. And the kid is playing in Italy now. $5 million a year, I think.
Damn.
The only kid, but he's the golden child of Greensboro, bro. He was in the MLS playing for Sporting Kansas FC, but now he's in the big leagues, bro. But anyways, all right, you want to do this Kentucky this or that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so in this segment, I'm gonna be throwing out 2 things that are Kentucky based, and I only have 10, and then you just tell me which one you like more and why. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's try this out.
I'll play some background music. Just this is my friend's beat. All right. All right. So this is kind of an easy one. Woodford or Maker's Mark, both from Kentucky.
I'm gonna have to go with Woodford.
Yeah.
Maker's Mark is better for cocktails, but
okay.
Woodford straight up is easily better.
Okay. How about Wild Turkey, also from Kentucky, or Jim Beam? All of these are from Kentucky.
That's a hard one. I'd probably say Wild Turkey.
Really?
If I'm drinking it straight, I mean, I'd probably mix the Jim Beam though.
Dude,
Jim Beam
Wild
and Coke,
Turkey.
that was my drink in college.
Wild Turkey will make you black out, bro.
Oh yeah,
it's so strong.
That, what is it Wild Turkey 101?
Yeah, that's
101 proof.
Yeah. That fuck, dude. I've had some experiences Wild Turkey. Yeah, it's very dangerous. Jim Beam's all right. Jim Beam's meh.
It's very basic.
I'm a very this is weird, but I like Jack. If I'm gonna go whiskey, I just get Jack Daniels.
I like Jack and Coke. I don't love it straight, but it's also if it's my only option, I'll drink it all day.
All right, Papa John's, which is headquartered in Kentucky, it's from Indiana, but headquartered there, or KFC.
Ooh,
yeah, that's a hard one.
I'd say Papa John's. When I was growing up, we had Papa John's every Friday in my school.
What?
So it kind of got old.
What?
It kind of was one of those things where I was just by the time I graduated, I was I don't even like Papa John's that much anymore.
Did you go to a private school?
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's why you fucking rich fuck. I just play with you. Oh, damn, dude. Papa John's
But KFC,
Friday?
No one here even likes KFC. I mean, not many people
hilarious.
I know.
That's hilarious.
The one down the road from us, it got traded out for a Popeyes, which is Louisiana chicken.
Bro, I don't want to diss KFC, but I don't really love KFC compared to Popeyes, bro. Popeyes
way better.
slaps, bro. What's your favorite fried chicken? Is it Popeyes?
Oh, probably probably Chick-fil-A. I mean,
Oh,
Chick-fil-A's.
dude, we're talking all chicken. Yeah, Chick-fil-A, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
But then, do y'all have Cane's?
Dude, no, but I tried it for the first time with you guys in
Oh
in
yeah.
Cincinnati because they had it there. And
Yeah, I'm a big Cane's guy.
Cane's is good. Cane's is good. I don't know. I don't think you guys have it. Do you guys have Church's Chicken? I think it's a Southern thing.
I've definitely seen it. I don't know if we have it, to be honest.
Bro, so Church's Chicken closed down near my family, but we had one, and before it was closed down and everything, bro, it was so good because they had honey biscuits. The best, bro.
Man.
All right. So next one is gonna be both headquartered in. Actually, it's gonna be 3. I think they're all headquartered in Texas. I said Texas, in Kentucky. 1 or 2 is actually from Kentucky. So we have Texas Roadhouse, which is funny because it's Texas, but Texas
Right.
Roadhouse, A&W, and Long John Silver's, which I've never been to.
Gosh.
Which one are we going with? Rank them.
I mean-
Rank them.
Okay, well, Texas Roadhouse #1.
Yes, sir.
Long John Silver's and A&W. But let me just say,
I've never been to either of those.
A&W, I haven't seen one of those in town in years. They all shut down.
Ah, yeah.
Long John Silver's, I mean, I liked it when I was a kid, but basically all of them shut down here too.
Damn. Dude, those chains.
Texas Roadhouse is still, very popular.
Bro, Texas Roadhouse is fire. I have one near
It
me.
really is.
It's like
I
one of
didn't
the
even
only.
know it was from Kentucky until recently.
Yeah, it's headquartered there. One of the only chains I would go to. Like, I try not to go to chains because you get used to it. But their bread, bro, bread rolls.
Oh my gosh,
one of the
those
best,
are
bro.
best.
All right, this is fucking hilarious. All right, you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad Ali. He's from Kentucky. I didn't even know. Muhammad
Yeah, it's
Ali,
from Louisville.
fucking crazy, or Abraham Lincoln.
What?
I know. Who would you rather hang out with? Who is the more?
Real quick, I'll tell you a fun fact: is my grandpa used to spar with Muhammad Ali.
What?
He was a boxer, yeah. So I would probably say Muhammad Ali.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Abe Lincoln did help with slavery and shit, but like, fuck slavery, bro. It's all about boxing.
Yeah. He's probably still a little racist.
Right.
I'm just kidding. I can't talk bad about Abe Lincoln.
No, Abe
He's
is
the only
the
reason I'm
man.
here.
He's one of the goats. So Muhammad, real quick, this isn't Kentucky based, but MMA or boxing? Just curious.
I probably enjoy watching MMA a little more.
Yeah.
I mean, boxing's cool. I think it'd be fun to like train. I wouldn't want to be a boxer, but I think it'd be fun to like do one of those like celebrity matches, just like train.
Oh my
for a
god,
year
yeah.
and,
I used to train boxing. In
Oh,
the gym.
really?
Yeah. Beginner boxing. But yeah, I would love to do a celebrity boxing match.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Let's both get famous and just box each other.
Let's do it.
You're so much taller than me. How tall are you?
About 5'11".
Yeah, you'd beat my ass, bro. I'm 5'4".
I don't know, man. You got more training than me.
True. What was I gonna say with that? I think big matches, boxing is more fun to watch, but overall MMA is more fun because like you could watch a
I'd
shit.
actually agree with
Yeah,
that.
you could watch a shit 2 people in the ring of MMA and you'd be like, hell yeah, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
All
exactly.
right. Both of these from Kentucky. I did not know either. George Clooney or Johnny Depp.
I had no idea that.
Dude, I did research
for.
for this segment and I was like, what the hell?
I knew Tom Cruise was, but no, I didn't know either.
I didn't know Tom Cruise was. All right, who are we going with?
I'd probably say Johnny Depp.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like George Clooney's good, but I mean,
I think for our age range, like our generation of the millennials, we're more Johnny Depp.
and Johnny Depp is like such a, he's done so many different types of roles. George Clooney just basically plays George Clooney.
I have a really fun memory that I'm gonna bring up here in a second because you talk about Johnny Depp just reminded me. But let's finish out this. So, Jack Harlow or Bryson Tiller?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
So, I'd personally say, here's why it's hard: is Bryson Tiller is more my my type of music, like
Right.
more my vibe,
Right.
kind of the R&B style.
Hmm.
But his first album was by far the best, and since then it just hasn't been up to par.
Right.
And then Jack Harlow just like hasn't missed. Like everything Jack Harlow's come out with is better. So I'd say Jack Harlow.
All right, Bryson. I know you're listening to this, so all right. So
I hope he never hears this.
two left. You got Chris Stapleton or Sturgill Simpson, both from Kentucky.
I really don't know either one that well.
Yeah, you don't listen to country like that.
I'd say I've heard some of his music. I'd say Chris Stapleton.
Yeah, surprisingly, I don't listen to country, and I've heard of Chris Stapleton, but Sturgill Simpson makes like really unique music. All right, so last one, Kentucky Derby, or Wildcats or Kentucky Wildcats versus Louisville, any game, like football or basketball. What's a bigger event for you?
For me, it's gonna be U of L versus UK.
Yes,
That's just like those games are so intense.
yeah, bro.
It's insane. No matter if you're in Louisville or Lexington, they are some of the most intense games ever.
Oh my gosh, dude! You told me about it, and you told me you were. I remember you telling me that you went to Kentucky and you were wearing Louisville gear, I think, or like you were rooting for Louisville.
Yeah,
low-key.
there was one year when U of L came to UK to play, and I had my dad came up and we dressed in U of L stuff.
I'm dead.
I did cheer on the Cats when they weren't playing the Cards, but
yeah, dude, why
when
are you
playing
guys?
the Cards, you gotta cheer on your team.
Why are you guys so good at recruiting, especially basketball, man? That shit pisses me off.
Are you talking about UK or U of L?
UK. Well, actually, let's talk about
Okay.
U of L. Well, U of L doesn't. I mean, they had that whole
I thought
scandal
you were
too.
referring to the scandal at
Yeah.
U of L with
No.
the prostitutes.
yeah. I was just about to say because it can't be them, but like UK, bruh.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean,
It's Kentucky. Not just playing.
I really have no idea. But Calipari's just really good at recruiting.
Yeah, that's why I've always been confused about like. I mean, I love Duke and Carolina. That's like one of the greatest rivalries of all time. But when I'm thinking about like location wise, like these kids are going to North Carolina and not even the most beautiful place. Very cool area, don't get me wrong, but it's not the most beautiful of North Carolina. And they're just stuck there and playing. And it's like one of the best programs for basketball and school, which is like so fascinating to me. Anyways.
I mean, it's weird even thinking about like Lexington, Kentucky, like Lexington's not even half the size of Louisville. And it's just a tiny little town, but college life in Lexington is kind of, it's definitely one of the better party schools.
I want to bring up this memory. Do you remember going to Red Robin with the boys in the insurance days? Red Robin, they had like happy hour mugs. It was like huge.
Yeah.
And
it was like a liter of beer or something.
Yeah, and it was fucking like $7 or something really cheap. It was crazy. We all got it. We all got hammered. And then after that, we went to the movies and watched Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm pretty sure everyone fell asleep.
I was going to say, I fell straight to sleep.
Dude, I fell asleep and I remember I looked, because it was reclining seats too. And then I looked to the right or left and then like everyone's asleep and I'm like, I'm dead.
Yeah, man. I was straight to sleep. I remember waking up at the end and like the ocean was splitting.
Yeah, dude. I was like, whoa.
Something was happening. I was just like, where are we right now?
Oh my God, dude. Man, we
were very, very drunk.
We had some fun times there, man. I'll never forget when I walked into your room and you're just rigging it up with wax. And I'm like, bro, this dude is bold as fuck. Dude is smoking wax in a hotel, bro. I was like, my God.
I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just like, oh yeah, like let me just bring my dab rig to Tennessee.
I like that. Well, you were
I'm sorry, Cincinnati.
Yeah. Do you still smoke that much?
No, really. I've cut back a ton.
Yeah.
The occasional weekend here and there, but really I just so focused on work and working out. It's kind of one of those things. It's like now I get more paranoid. It's less enjoyable than it used to be.
You're me. You're me when, and
Yeah.
I've always been that
Because you
way,
remember how it used to be. I
Yeah.
used to be like,
bro.
oh, let me smoke as much as possible for anything I do.
Did you ever smoke before the work days of in Cincinnati?
There was a couple mornings I
Bro.
did, but for the most part, not really. But
Dude, if you
actually, no, on the lunch breaks, I remember.
oh no way, dude, I was gonna
I'd be
say
like, guys, I gotta run to my room to get something.
I feel like I probably knew, but if anyone ever wants to go to sleep, I don't know if you remember this. If anyone ever needs to go to sleep, please take a insurance course talking about I think it was cars and like collisions and shit. Do you remember when those two dudes came in and they started talking
Oh
about,
my
bro?
God.
I think everyone in the room was about to pass out.
That was the worst.
Brutal.
There was that one guy who was really enjoyable. Though.
Yeah.
He was
With the
really funny.
one dude.
Yeah.
Also, her name was Megan, right? The one in their group.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know she's getting married or got married.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Good for her. And then what's his name? Daniel's I think engaged, if I'm not mistaken.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, time flies. What has life been like recently, man? Just tell me about your life. What you been up to?
It's good. You know,
Yeah.
I stay busy selling CBD, selling insurance. I actually coach football.
What? High school or?
So I'm just an assistant coach.
Okay.
Do middle school football, 7th to 8th grade, and then besides that, just I got 4 dogs at home.
4 dogs?
Yeah.
Jesus,
I mean, 2
bro.
are mine, 2 are my roommates, but we take turns taking care of them. So between dogs, working out, work, coaching,
Damn, bro.
I stay pretty busy.
Yeah, that's how I feel, man. A constant move, and it sucks sometimes because then you think about like how it was back then, how you had so much time, but then you think about it and then it doesn't suck anymore because it's actually like some of the stuff you really like especially coaching. I bet, like
Right. I mean, I would take what I do now over school and college and all that stuff any day.
100%.
What about you?
Dude,
You liking what you do?
oh
Seems
man,
like it.
I love it. There's days, so I have I got diagnosed with insomnia, but like mild. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
They try to put me on meds. The meds didn't work, and I've gotten a lot better with it. But there are days that with all the work affects it because like and I learned meditation, bro. That shit. That is the key to life, bro. So every night that I meditate, my mind's more clear. I'm able to sleep. But dude, I'm doing the podcast. I got the food tours. We're very consistent, but now I've been taking a break because I started the podcast. I'm trying to figure out a schedule to where I can do the podcast, do my normal work, and also do food tours like at least once a month or two. I have 2. Okay, so I have one big travel trip. I'm going to Europe in October.
Oh wow.
That's gonna be crazy. And then in December, I'm going on a food tour, which I can't say the place because it's a surprise.
Okay.
So life's been good. My sister owns a couple nail salons and like beauty salons, and I manage that. That's like my day to day. But dude, with that podcast, I like literally have no room for anything, bro. It's crazy. I bet you get it.
I get it, man.
Yeah.
It seems like you've been grinding too.
Trying, man. I'm trying to get everything up and running. The YouTube is pretty good, but the podcast, we just started. Whenever you start something, like I'm sure with the company, it's hard. The beginning.
Oh yeah.
You gotta grind it out, bro. And
yeah,
man, that's exciting. When are you gonna? So what's the goal with the CBD company? Are you gonna try to get into stores, physical locations?
We're in a couple local gyms. They do really well for us. Here's the thing is I love the CBD business, but the CBD business was a year or 2 ago, it was way more popular than it is now.
Oh my God.
Now everyone just wants Delta 8 and things are high, so it's, it's like I said, long-term goal is legalization and converting it to maybe BlueGrass plus THC or BlueGrass, I don't know, something else like that where we can integrate some, even just like if it's like a 50-50 CBD THC product,
right?
Things of that nature,
Man, that would be pushed so well. I just wish everything could be fucking legalized, man. Like,
yeah, I know.
I need to run for president. I'm just playing. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. I
you
wasn't
should.
born here.
Well,
Wasn't
and,
born here.
Kentucky is like the last place where it's probably going to happen unless it gets
Yeah.
federally illegal.
I was going to say that. Well, I live in North Carolina, but you're right because North Carolina, it's southern, but it's more progressive than Kentucky.
Yeah,
Dude,
Kentucky's
actually,
like,
the last place is gonna be like Missouri and Alabama, bro.
yeah,
Like,
probably.
And you know what's crazy? Everyone there smokes. Like everyone I know smokes hella weed, and it's
It's crazy. And
It's
like
cr-
I said, this is one of the best places to grow it. So it's just crazy that they're not taking advantage of it.
dude. I don't think this is my thought process on why it is illegal. At this point, people know that it makes money. People know that it can be taxed. People know all this stuff. I think the government's just afraid of once you release something like that that's fully legal, a lot of the corrupt stuff is going to go away, but that means money is going to go away. Jobs are going to go away. Like you got to think about all the people, they're getting incarcerated and stuff or like getting in prison, the cartels, all that stuff. But that loses a lot of jobs it's too big of a move too fast. I think they want to do it super gradually. It's crazy.
I agree. And, part of it here is I know the tobacco industry doesn't want it to get taken
Dude,
over,
yes,
so.
that's exactly why in North Carolina, because North Carolina is huge in tobacco. We have Tobacco Road and everything. All right, you ready for the protein?
Yes.
Okay, grab the box. All right, guys. So we are going to do a blind taste test. Do you have a blindfold? Or anything to cover your eyes? Or you can just close your eyes if you don't.
I'm trying to think.
I should have told you beforehand. I didn't even tell you.
Yeah, I can just close my eyes.
All right. I'm gonna trust you for you to close your eyes.
All right.
And when you how about we do it like this? You close your eyes and you try to keep your contact up here anyways, and then you can open everything like below you, if that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me tell you real quick what we're gonna do. You are one of the only human beings that when I asked what your favorite protein bar is, you said RX bars. Bruh.
I love them, man.
I'm dead. You could go ahead and open the box without opening your. I mean, you can like still leave your eyes open if you need to. Just open the box because there's a box inside the box. They made me put it in that. Yeah. So you're gonna see it's an RX box. However, none of the flavors are that flavor. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm pretty sure. We have 5 flavors of RX in here. You're gonna blind or close your eyes and you're gonna try each of them and guess what their flavors are, and rate them 1 out of 10. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
The box is open.
You can probably don't. Yeah, definitely close your eyes because you're gonna be able to see how it looks.
Okay. Do I go?
Yeah, go whichever one. There's 5 of them in there. You're gonna guess the flavor of RX bar. There.
Okay. All right. Let's try this out.
And while you're doing that, RX bar, if you guys didn't know, is a fun little protein bar that has very minimal ingredients. It's like egg whites, almond, cashew, dates, and that's it. All right. So he is currently trying this one. I'll show the camera. How's it tasting?
Not my favorite.
Not your favorite? 1 out of 10? He's currently tasting this one.
Maybe a 2 or 3.
2 or 3? What?
So I'm gonna say.
What?
You want to go and guess?
Yeah, give me a guess on the flavor.
I'm gonna guess blueberry.
Okay. So you're going with blueberry. And
do I have to eat the whole thing?
No. You gave it a what?
Please don't make me do it.
No. It's like hazing. You gave it a 2, you said?
I'll give that a 2 out of 10.
All right, 2 out of 10, and we're doing blueberry. All right, go ahead and reach it for another one. I can't believe you like RX bars, bro. They're so gross to me.
There's a couple flavors that are really good.
I just for some
that
reason
was not one.
that's probably the same taste I got when I first ate a RX bar, bro. They taste too healthy for me. Like too fruit. I'm not fruit, vegetable like. All right. Go ahead.
All right. Round 2.
I think he reached for this one. Or I can't tell. It's one of these two. One of these two.
That one's a little better.
Okay.
I'd give that one a 6 out of 10.
Can you flip the bar over? Like the other side?
Oh,
Yeah. I just want to see which one it is. Okay, what do you said 6 out of 10, and what do you guess that is?
Banana something.
Banana something. Okay, interesting. All right, we'll move on. We'll just go with banana.
Let's see. Here.
Oh, I'm really fascinated about this one. This is the one that he reached for. It's either really good or terrible. All right, how are you feeling? Does it taste like poop?
That's pretty good.
Oh, it's pretty good? Surprising. What are we giving it?
I'd give that one a 7 out of 10.
Okay. 7 out of 10. And what do you think it is?
Maybe.
You look so funny
know.
because usually people have blindfolds, but in this one, you're just like closed eyes. You look like an Asian person. I'm gonna get canceled for that. All right, what flavor are we going with? Give me a guess here.
Maybe just chocolate chip.
Okay, chocolate chip. All right, go ahead and reach for another one. Alrighty, here we go. He's gonna reach for one more. This one right here, guys. I think this one. I mean, we'll see. I think you can get this one. Maybe. It's a little more intricate than you think.
Like a mint chocolate?
Mint chocolate. Okay, what are you giving it? 1 out of 10. Is it good?
It's pretty good. Yeah, I give that one a 7 out of 10.
What's your favorite flavor of RX, by the way?
The dark chocolate sea salt.
Okay.
Or the peanut butter chocolate.
Okay. What would you give those? Like
I give those both a 10 out of 10.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and try for the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
See what we got.
All right, this is the last one right here. Let's see if old boy can guess it. He's thinking hard here.
I think that's peanut butter chocolate.
Peanut butter chocolate. Would you give that a 10 out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Go
All
ahead.
right.
All right, you ready
Let
to
me know when I can open.
You can open, but don't look down, okay? Just look at me.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you can look at me. Just look at the camera. All right,
I got
buddy.
all the bars right here.
Oh, it's fine. It's not that big a deal. All right. No, you're good, bro. All right. So for the first one you said was blueberry, 2 out of 10. You did guess that right. This was blueberry. So that was a good one, and it's trash apparently.
Yeah, I did not like that one.
I'll torture somebody by making them eat that. The second one you said was banana, which is really interesting to me because I'm pretty sure it was coconut chocolate. Which is I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
Guess that tasted like bananas. So you're 1 for 2. All right. This is hilarious because you said when I asked you what your favorite flavor was, you said chocolate sea salt, and you said it's a 10 out of 10. And bro, you said this was chocolate chip, which close, but you said 7 out of 10 when you were blindfolded.
It tasted weird. It tasted
maybe it's the shipping.
not like the ones they make here.
Oh yeah, it's different in Kentucky. Yeah, see, but you got it like half right, so I'll give you half credit. And then you got mint chocolate spot on, like 100%. You got it right on. And then peanut butter chocolate, which apparently is the best one. I'll have to try this. I'll actually try this one.
That is the best one.
And you said 10 out of 10, and you got that one right. So you got 3.5 correct. Good job, man.
Awesome.
You did pretty good.
Awesome.
All right, man. Thank you for coming on the podcast, bro. Any last words? Oh, let's plug all your stuff. So what's the CBD company's website and also the Instagram?
It is bluegrassbest.com.
BlueGrass.
And then our Instagram is @bluegrassbest.
There you go, guys. Make sure you guys check out that if you guys want some great CBD oil, and in the future, hopefully something with a little bit more schnaz when things are legal. And they also have the cream. The what is it called?
Pain relief cream.
Pain relief.
Very popular.
Yeah, I want to try that, bro. I might have to get sometime. And do you want to plug your personal stuff too? What's your Instagram?
Yeah, it's @Matt Arnold 74.
For all the ladies.
And then that's basically all I use.
Yeah, guys. All the ladies, if you guys want a single but very beautiful, handsome Squidward, has culture to him, has a great story. Great guy right here. Slide in his DMs. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, man. Well,
It's been a great time.
Yeah, this won't be the last one. Let me hit the end record. Bye, guys.